Before we go to the dig site, first live to Florida to a quiet Delray beach side. A black duffel bag, we learn, has just popped up, bobbing along a beach canal. And as we go to air, the body of a small female child has been discovered. No clues to identity at this moment. And in the last moments, the body of a little boy discovered as well alongside that duffel bag in his suitcase. No clues as to identity tonight. Who are the children in that duffel bag? Who is the little boy in that suitcase? We're going to go straight out to a presser. Take a listen.
As you all know, at about 9 a.m. this morning, our dive team located a juvenile black female. We're ranging from anywhere from 6 to possibly now 10 years of age. She was located in a large black duffel bag. At about 3 to 3:30 this afternoon, we located a second child. We located that child approximately a half a mile west of the area where the first child was located. The second child is a black male. We're thinking the child is probably anywhere from 10 to 12 years of age. He was wearing dark blue shorts at the time he was found. He was also located in the water inside of a suitcase.
My goodness.
We're devastated, and someone is missing these children. Someone knows these children, and we need to know who these kids are. Just to mention, and it's really important to note that where these kids were located crosses different major roadways. Congress Avenue directly crosses this canal. There's access to I-95. It crosses Federal Highway. These kids can be from anywhere. So if anyone has not seen their grandchild, their niece, their nephew, please give us a call. We have 2 detectives that are working on this case. Detective Sosa can be reached at 561-243-7828.
We'll take you right back to that presser, but let's get a grip on what's happening there in Delray, Florida, to Alexis Weed, our producer. Everybody, we are live on the scene. Alexis, what do we know?
Nancy, this disturbing discovery today made what we thought we were going to report was this young girl found in this canal in a duffel bag, Nancy. But dive teams went in, they went to search the area for evidence, and they find a second child's body, Nancy, a male child.
Okay, we're going to go straight back into the presser. For those of you just joining us, we're going to take you to that California restaurant whose foundation is being ripped up as we go to air in search of the wife's body. But we're learning that 2 children's bodies have bobbed up in this Florida canal. It is a beachside canal, Delray Beach, Florida. First, a little girl. We don't know her age. We don't know her identity. No identifying markers on the body. In a duffel bag. Soon thereafter, we find a suitcase with a little boy's body on it. Urgent. We know it's been run through NCMA. No alert. These children have not even been reported missing. Straight back into the presser, Liz, please.
As you all know, at about 9 a.m. this morning, our dive team located a juvenile black female. We're ranging from anywhere from 6 to possibly now 10 years of age. She was located in a large black duffel bag. At about 3 to 3:30 this afternoon, we located a second child. We located that child approximately a half a mile west of the area where the first child was located. The second child is a black male. We're thinking the child is probably anywhere from 10 to 12 years of age. He was wearing dark blue shorts at the time he was found. He was also located in the water inside of a suitcase. We're devastated, and someone is missing these children. Someone knows these children, and we need to know who these kids are. Just to mention, and it's really important to note that where these kids were located crosses different major roadways. Congress Avenue directly crosses this canal. There's access to I-95. It crosses.
We're going to take you right back to that presser, but first, joining me, special guest from Delray Beach, Florida. We are there live at this canal is Sergeant Nicole Guerrero, the PIO of the Delray Beach Police Department. Sergeant, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Nancy.
Sergeant, tell me what prompted the discovery of the two bodies.
Originally, we received a call from a resident in the area who said there was a suspicious bag in the canal that was directly behind their house. It was approximately more towards the middle of the canal. They contacted us, and we sent some people out here. Our dive team, the Delray Beach Police dive team, came out and were able to retrieve the bag. The medical examiner then came out, and we found that inside the bag there was a black female child. We think anywhere from 6 to 10 years of age.
Also with us, in addition to Sergeant Nicole Guerrero there at the canal, Delray Beach, Florida, is C. Ron Allen. He is the editor of the Delray Beach Tribune. For those of you just joining us, before we take you to our lead story, we have just learned about two children, a little girl in a duffel bag, her head covered in braids. She had white beads in each braid, and a little boy in a separate suitcase. A bystander observes the duffel bag bobbing up and along the canal, alerts police. They race to the scene to find this tragic discovery. To C. Ron Allen, editor of Delray Beach Tribune. Ron, thank you for being with us. Ron, what more can you tell me?
Well, Nancy, the neighbors around here are quite disturbed about what's happening in this what's normally a quiet neighborhood. As Nicole said, that many people may have seen what happened, and the police department, they're making a plea for someone to come out and tell who this child is. Someone out there know who this child is.
Yes, they do. And what's so disturbing to me, back to Sergeant Nicole Guerrero, the public information officer there at Delray Beach Police Department, is that there is no missing person report on anybody that fits these two children's descriptions. Have you guys run it through the federal database as well as National Center for Missing Exploited Children, Sergeant?
We have, Nancy. We've checked FCIC and CIC. We've checked the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. We're actively working with them to help us as a resource in finding out who these kids are. Like I said before, we're absolutely devastated. Someone is missing these children, someone knows these children, and they need to let us know who these kids are so we can go ahead and find out what happened to them and who did it.
These are children that should be reporting to elementary school tomorrow morning. Instead, they're on a quiet canal, a beach canal, Delray Beach, Florida, a duffel bag bobs to surface, followed by a suitcase. Inside, a little boy and a little girl. Somebody is going to jail. And let me tell you, that's their first stop on an all-expense-paid trip to hell, people.
The first child was located closer to the middle of the canal. The second child was located closer to the bank. Somebody is missing these children. There's gotta be a grandmother, there's gotta be an aunt, a teacher, someone who knows that these children are missing, and that's the information that we need desperately.
I tell you, this really gives me chills when I saw the aerial shot of the canal and the roadway, the bridge that goes across the canal. I mean, it could be anywhere, anybody. It could be from any state. That all they did was throw something off the bridge or the roadway that crosses the canal. This is so sad. I hope somebody that follows YouTube or Nancy Grace sees something and may know who these children are.